Hey guys, how you doing? Dr. Robert King, founder of Assisted Living University, the most intense, comprehensive educational training ever created in the healthcare industry. All right, today I'm just as excited as I am every day, and today we're going to talk about, in this particular segment, prospecting and your follow-up, what it takes to actually get your follow-ups going. See, I got this whole system called my flow chart. I'm going to teach you today my flow chart, my prospecting flow chart. This is what you have to get in your spirit, man, to be always in your head when you're out and about and you're prospecting. You got to get this circle of success in your mind in order to be successful in your prospecting, okay? So work with me now. And just like anything, I'm gonna start off with a change of the mindset. I want you to change your mindset a bit about prospecting. I want you to understand that prospecting is something that absolutely must happen to fill your home. Now, prospecting is very simple. It's literally when you're finding somebody, you're looking for somebody who has the power, ability, and influence to fill your home. You're looking for somebody that you want to bring into your world and tell them all about who you are, where you at, what you have to offer, so they can literally either send you leads or they send you their mama. Anywhere it go, you're looking at them as a potential prospect, and prospecting is easy. You've been prospecting all your life. If you've ever seen the McDonald's commercial, you ever seen the billboard, you ever been online and you want to buy some socks and then you change your mind, and then every time you look up, you got socks in front of you no matter what website you pull up. That's prospecting. That's called online targeting. They're prospecting you. They're putting their product, their service, their opportunity in front of your eyes, so one day you write them a check. Same thing. You don't have a large firm like they do, so you're your own prospecting firm, and so I need to teach you how to prospect properly, how to use the right tools, and how to do it properly so that every potential prospect turns into an actual lead or referral link that is sending you residents for your home. Okay, so this is important. I want you to get this in your spirit, man, that you are a prospector. All right, so that's the first order of business, is changing that mindset to have that understanding that I am a prospector and I must be always prospecting. Because watch this now, the moment you stop prospecting, you start losing profits. The moment you stop telling people who you are, where you at, what you have to offer, is when you stop getting those leads, when you stop getting those calls. So even though you may feel sad or you may feel discouraged or you might be going through something because you got 3 or 4 or 5 empty beds, that's not the time for you to slow down. That's the time to really crank it up and get your name out there so you can get those beds filled. You don't, am I right about it? Come on, somebody. So prospecting is important. You've been prospected all your life. Now it's time for you to start prospecting people, but you want to prospect properly. You want to have, what you call it, excellent quality prospecting. You don't want to just go out there randomly like most people. You want to have your prospecting to be efficient. So instead of you having to talk to 1,000 people because you have a prospecting system, you may be able to talk to 100 people. All right, so here we go. This has always worked for me in whatever industry that I was in. No matter what state I was in, no matter what country I was in, I always put this in my spirit, man. And it goes with me everywhere I go. So that is why my prospecting was so successful. And listen to me again. You might have heard it before. I'm going to keep talking about it because it's my bragging rights. This is why we were able to have a full house, 8 residents in Southwest Florida after 74 days of being open. Why? Because before I even got licensed, pre-license marketing, I was prospecting. I was out there getting it, letting people know who I am, what I have to offer, who I am, what am I, what I have to offer, who I am, what I have to offer, what's my location, who am I, what I have to offer, what's my location. I was telling people my 3 W's at all times, all right? You with me? I was doing the introduction, hi, my name is, hi, my name is, telling them who I am. Hi, my name is Robert King. I'm the owner of Harmony Homes, residential assisted living facility. I'm located in Lehigh Acres, Florida. Do you know anybody who mama needs a great place to stay? That's just my script. You come up with your own script. That's my elevator pitch. You come up with your own pitch, all right? I just want you to get it in your spirit, man. And you can use mine if you want to. All right, you ready? Let's rock and roll. Let's get down to it. All right, let me tell you the 4 components to this structure, to this successful circle of prospecting, to my flow chart. It's give, get, follow up, close. That's the 4 components. Give, get, follow up, close. These are the 4 components to this successful circle of prospecting. And this is what you have to get in your spirit. Give, get, follow up, close. Give, get, follow up, close. Give, get, follow up, close. That's what you do to every prospect. Because every prospect, remember now, I'm teaching you this. When you look at a person, don't look just at the person, look through the person. I want you to look 12 deep, because literally the person you're looking at has enough people behind them in their influence that can get your house full. So every time I look at a discharged nurse, I'm looking at 12 deep, because I know she know enough people that can get my house full. So I have to prospect her properly. Are you with me? Okay, here we go. This is how you do it. Prospecting. Okay, let me take a minute here before I go too full and just kind of wipe my face here, because I'm getting a little sweaty here. I'm getting all excited. I didn't turn the air conditioner on today in the studio, so I'm sweaty, but y'all forgive me. Let's rock and roll. All right, here we go. Give, get, follow up, close. Give, get, follow up, close. Let me break each one of them down. Give. What do you give? Now, let me set the stage first. Now, you're out, you're about, you see somebody, you want to prospect. You want to tell them about who you are, where you at, what you have to offer. You want to tell them about your opportunity. You want to walk up to them, introduce yourself. Hi, my name is. And then you go into this. Once you get past the hi, my name is, now you're going into what do I do next? So you give. And what do you give? You give them your cash generating card. I'm trying to find that camera with the camera. You give them your cash generating card. We don't no longer call them business cards. Remember, I taught you that already. Business cards are just given to people and not expecting any return. A cash generating card, you give that to someone. Why? Because you're expecting that little seed that you just planted to bring back a harvest, and that's leads, and that's an actual residence in your house, right? Don't forget, this whole training is about build my house, build my house, build my house. So you give this potential prospect your cash generating card, your brochure, and they all professional. They all well done. They look clear, crisp, clean, because they are an extension of you. That's a whole nother subject inside this course here. So you give your cash generating card, right? You give that to that person, and that's cool. People do it all the time. I remember when I was a rookie, I used to go out, man, sometime, and I was in network marketing, and I give out 50 cards a day. Back then, I didn't know them as cash generating cards, so I'm giving out 50 business cards a day. I'm rocking and rolling, man. I'm about to explode, build my downline, grow my business. But I get home, and after the whole day of giving out 50 cards, sit around for 2 or 3 days, wait for the phone ring, ain't nobody called me. I'm like, what's up with that? I thought I was doing good. I gave out 50 cards. Why ain't nobody called me? Because they ain't thinking about you. They forgot you the moment you walked off. So you need to understand that. So but it's part of the game. It's part of the process. So you give your cash generating card, look good, clear, crisp, professional. Now watch this. You get. That's the next part. That's the next part of this success circle. That's the next part of the flow chart. You get something from them. And what is it that you're getting from them? You need to get something from them that gives you a contact information. You need to be able to reach out to them and contact them. So therefore, when you have to get something. Get a phone number, get an email, get something digital. You don't want to get like your physical address, because you're not really going to send them anything. You want to do it quickly, so you want to be able to get to them right away. So when you give, you always get. Keep that in mind. Give, get. These days with your cell phones, you can give somebody your cash generating card, or you can give somebody a video, a copy, a link to your video. Whatever you give them, you want to be able to get something from them. And with your phone these days, you can easily have them put their name, their phone number, or their email address right in your phone on the spot. So you give, that's number one of the success circle, the flow chart. Then you get something from them. Man, business people all over the world miss this one. They forget this one. They don't get something. Either they're nervous, they're not sure, they're a little afraid, they're not confident, they got some fear coming up in them. I don't know what the problem is, but too many go out there and they give, but they don't get. But you're a professional now. You are a professional master prospector. So you already know in your head, because you practice, drill, rehearse, give, get, follow up, close. So you give, cash generating card, you get something from them, some kind of way to contact them. And the reason you want to get something to contact them is because next step is follow up. Give, get, follow up. Follow up. You're following up with them because you're trying to work them into your system to become a lead generator for you. So you got to be able to have something to follow up with. So you're going to follow up in a timely fashion, 3 to 4 days after you communicated with them, and you're going to follow up professionally using the method in which they gave you. But when you follow up, you got to have a reason why you following up. You just say calling saying, hey, how you doing? It was nice to meet you. Wasn't that a great event? No, you following up for a reason. So don't forget, you give, you get, you follow up. Now, if you don't get, if you drop number 2 of the flow chart and you don't get anything from them, then you're not going to be able to follow up. You're not going to be able to follow up with them if you don't get anything from them. So that component of get is very important. If all you do is give, then you pretty much wasted your time. So you give, you get, you follow up. And the reason you're following up is because you're going to go to the next success circle, the next part of the formula is close. You give, you get, you follow up, you close. You give, you get, you follow up, you close. Repeat after me. I'm gonna look right at you. Give, get, follow up, close. Give, get, follow up, close. GGFC. That needs to be in your head. That formula needs to be in your head every day you go out and you're prospecting. Because if you drop one of the components of the success cycle, you are going to miss your opportunity to turn that person into a potential lead to bring somebody to your house to help you fill your bed. So you got to keep them in your spirit, man. Give, get, follow up, close. If you don't do the whole flow chart, you pretty much wasted your day. You can't close and follow up if you don't give, right? And you can't close, follow up if you don't get. So if you give and don't get, you ain't gonna follow up and close. And if you get, watch this now, if you get but you don't give, they don't know who you are. So you got to have a cycle going here. You're giving them some quality information, your cash generating card, and you're getting from them something to contact them with, and then you following up in a timely, professional time frame, and then you're closing. And what's the purpose of the close? Because you want them to become a lead generator. You want them to send leads to you, or you want them to send you residents. Or it depends on what the prospector is. Either they are a lead generator and they're gonna send you a bunch of leads, or they looking for someplace for their mother. And if they're looking for a place for mom, then they're gonna send you information about their mom. And you're gonna set them up with a, watch this now, come on, a closing walkthrough to come to your facility so you can lock them down with a bed hold fee and get mama to move in. That's the part of the success flow chart. Give, get, follow up, close. Now listen, I need to get out of here, y'all. I'm getting all sweaty. I need to get up here and turn the air conditioner on for my next video. So y'all forgive me while I wipe my sweat. But I hope you learned something today. Even though I'm out here sweating for you, I hope you learned something today. So work with me, come and work with me now. Say it out loud. I must give, get, follow up, close. What's the G? I can't hear you. Give. What's the other G? I can't hear you. Get. What's the F? follow-up. What's the C? Close. Repetition is the mother of learning. So the next time you go out prospecting, looking for people with the power, ability, and influence to literally fill your house, because that's the whole common denominator of this entire training, is to fill your home. Don't you quit. Don't you give up. These techniques work. It's these kind of techniques is how I got my house filled first 74 days of being opening. It's these kind of techniques on how I grew my church when I was a pastor. It's these kind of techniques on how I grew my network marketing business when I was in Primerica Financial Services. It's these kind of techniques that I always use regardless of what the industry is. I don't give a crap what I offer. I can sell cars. I'm going to give, get, follow up, close. But right now, I'm focused on teaching you how to fill your house. And I'm sweating and dropping sweat and all that stuff, but I'm doing it for you. I want you to win. Give, get, follow up, close. Give, get, follow up, close. I hope tonight when you go to bed, you hear my voice telling you, give, get, follow up, close. That makes you a master prospector. All right, I got a little time on the clock. Let me close like I like to close. When your heart is right with God, when your desire is to please God, God is obligated to bring you into the company of the people that you need to know, to the knowledge of the things that you need to know. That's critical to your success and destiny in life. All right, hold up. Before I close this thing out, I hope you're still watching. You need to have something that you use to follow up with, because you're going to be getting a lot of leads now, and you don't want to lose them. Now, we know we have these phones, these smartphones, and you can use all the technology that you want to use with your smartphones to keep your leads. Me, I'm old school. I like to have a lead generating document, like a spreadsheet. I use a spreadsheet, and in that spreadsheet, it's my follow-up spreadsheet. And on that spreadsheet, I put the person's name, I put where I met them at, and then I put the first contact, second contact, third follow-up. First follow-up, second follow-up, third follow-up. And I do that because I want to see where it goes. And I'm going to keep following up until they tell me don't follow up. You see what I'm saying? You keep following the lead until the lead is dead. So I got to have some kind of organization that tells me when the last time I contacted them on my follow-up, and then what's my next action. So I use a spreadsheet because I can take that with me anywhere I want to. I write in pencil because I have to erase and update, and I can take my spreadsheet with me anywhere I want to. I could be in my car doing some prospecting and then have some downtime, and I can grab my spreadsheet and take a look and see who did I call last, who do I need to call now, and then boom, make that phone call. You use it any way you want to do it. You can use a physical document, print it out, or you can use your phone. Whatever, however you want to do it, but you got to have some kind of follow-up flow chart. You got to have a follow-up flow chart. Are you with me? Are you understanding? All right, God bless you. I know that helped you out a whole lot. Let's go fill that house. Peace.